What's up? Having some technical difficulties. Jeez. It's a busy Sunday.
What was it? Someone said the Hadron Collider or whatever causing us problems.
I don't even know what it is.
We don't even have a guest today. We're supposed to have a guest, and who knows? Or maybe we didn't have a guest planned.
No, we did not have a guest planned today. We dropped the ball. We talked about getting somebody, but we didn't. But
we were pretty busy too. We got
it's been a busy couple weeks.
So that's part of it.
Let us know if you can hear us out there in TV land and YouTube land and Facebook land. Looks like we got somebody on my page watching.
That's me.
Austin. Austin gave it a thumbs up, but now we got somebody on the Talking Beard page. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. It's Sunday. I'm Josh, JRB5. This is Kevin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like you said, we ain't got no guests. We don't care. Fuck it. We're doing it. Haven't painted in a while, and we got to get this ready and somehow make it. I don't know. Red, white, and bruised is the theme of the Forge.
When is that next one?
It's coming up. I don't got a flyer. I've been in a little lull for last 3 weeks.
I've discovered about every 6 months we've got to recharge, I think, just somewhat.
Yeah.
And rethink how we're doing things, stuff like that. Although we do have some exciting guests coming up. Just can't confirm until we can confirm them.
Next, I think, next week, 24th, next day. It seems like it's not, but it's probably about right.
For
the next show, next Sunday is 24th, right? This month's already halfway over with and blowing through.
Oh, you mean for that's Thursday. Okay, yeah. I still haven't gone back and got last month's artwork. I hope it's still sitting there. Either someone got some free art.
Yeah.
About the best we can do now anyway. No one's buying right now, so I hate talking all this. The gas prices are killing everybody, and it's making it tough. And it's funny that usually art and entertainment type stuff doesn't suffer as much. So
much love, Austin and Aaron show, or Aaron and Austin show.
Yeah, they still owe us a show.
Stacy
came on after all. Oh no, wrong Stacy.
Yeah.
Stephanie. I was thinking of Stacy. I'm getting my. Never mind. I'm just going to use my words. I
was lucky on Friday. Friday was a fun night. That was my first public outing in a minute.
And doing one on your own too.
Yeah, well, I finished one. It was 90% done.
Santia
was hanging out.
I appreciate everybody that threw their pennies at me for that raffle. That really helped.
What up, Daniel? Daniel Murphy
helped keep a lot of stuff.
Check out what's his he does the videos. What's the name of the videos you do, man? Your company for the videos. Hit him up. He does awesome videos.
Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong place because there's so many of them in town, so I won't say.
Drop it in there and make sure you hit him up if you need a music video, any kind of video editing. I assume he's not picky if you're throwing money at him, because I'm sure every non-essential thing, no matter what, artisans, crafters, everything, I'm sure it's all kind of taking unless you just got
the biggest issue I'm seeing, and I think you're seeing it too, those frames I buy for those quick arts I do went up over for $4 or $5 each.
Daniel's got films right there.
Yeah.
So videography, does videos and footage. But yeah, everything's
and it's not like our art can go up, but yet everywhere you go, all companies are raising all their prices, and I'm like, okay. When do you decide when a profit is a profit, and when is it just
greed and just wanting more?
And still, because that's all that's happening.
Yeah.
Everybody got used to a certain standard, so they raised everything. And I know what my art's worth, but I'm coming down on prices just so I can still get people to put it in their house.
I mean, I feel I'm at the bottom dollar. I mean, I feel I'm at the bottom where I want to be.
Right.
I don't want to go down anymore. I mean, I will to get a sell, but the prices, like you said,
I will lower myself so I can buy more supplies. But that sucks.
Yeah.
because we still got to do other things. And the biggest problem is with the way the gas is, and the gas is taken. My truck example, $100 a week now.
Yeah,
it used to be 60. Yeah, it's a truck, so expected to be expensive. But now we're talking what 80, 160 a month extra on gas that I use for other things like my bills.
Yeah.
So now, so, and then plus no one's buying any artwork, which always helped me with the stuff. So
yeah,
it just is, but it kind of sucks.
With that being said, we ain't doing a giveaway today because I don't have any product and of Big Sexies.
Hasn't sent anything to you or anything?
It's the whip has been melting, and so we're dealing with trying to, packaging to keep it from melting.
Yeah.
And then it's this. I mean, their sales are down to. I mean, sales are down for us with that. So
don't get me wrong. We're always gonna be. I'll always be doing art one way or the other. And even this thing, I hope we can make this last more than just a year.
We're already past a year.
I know, we're almost to 2 years. But
it's fun, and I mean, it doesn't not a lot out of pocket.
Right.
As long as I can keep the internet on. And
yeah, which we thought we lost for a second there.
It's like, oh, they shut us off.
Yeah. But the biggest thing is, it's you're seeing, the biggest thing that's getting me is we're seeing all these big box companies having record sales. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So quit going to the big box companies, guys. I'm serious. If you really want to know how to do it, talk to Stacey. Is she on there? She was on there a second ago. Stacey Sears. She freaking did a whole thing on eating local, shopping local, doing all kinds of stuff. So it was really cool to watch. And actually, some of those places I went to after I saw what she was doing. So it may be a little more expensive to stay local.
It sucks and it sucks too.
Yeah. So someone said it sucks. Yeah. So, it is what it is. But you know what? We're going to get back to the old school where, my parents grew up during the Depression and a lot of people did bartering. And unfortunately, everybody wants money. But you know what? I'm going to start raising chickens again and having eggs and shit like that.
Said car insurance went up. And it's like, really? I mean, I guess the cost of paper, but everything's digital now. I mean, there's no.
I know.
I mean, it's not like.
Oh, my biggest thing is convenience fee. What the fuck? Yeah, because you're using your card, which is convenient compared to me pulling out a bunch of
and there was
a bunch of cash, which is actually harder to deal with.
Yeah.
And now they're charging extra $1, $2, $3 for it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah. Kush said that the price for like Vimno, the instant transfer fees, it doubled.
Yeah.
I mean, which is like 3%. So that makes it 6%.
You know who's still free though, right now anyway, is the Messenger one on Facebook. If you use that one, it's still not charging anybody, even if you go through PayPal stuff.
They're scamming your Facebook, stealing your. I trust Facebook with all of my personal information. Of course. Yes, Facebook. I trust you.
They already got your personal information anyway, man.
Well, yeah. But
you got to remember, I've worked with the government, so my shit's been open book since day one. So it doesn't matter unless you're. Are you trying to hide something there? And
no.
It's going to be the Josh Bethel New World Order.
Less wrecks because people are home. I said, I mean, even Friday, it was a pretty good turnout Friday at the Brickyard.
That was great seeing you, Santia, and Stacy, and a whole bunch of people I haven't seen in a minute. It was really great. I had fun.
Damn good show. I finally got a buddy that came out. He didn't get out for nothing, and he was like, "Man, this is."
He ran into Jordan, and I guess I've been running into Jordan for years, but didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Now I know. Yeah. So he may be on here or not. Sometimes he is, but. It was a really excellent show. I mean, they adjusted well. For the Birds have become one of the premier acts in town, man, and they're pushing to help others. And that's really kind of cool, too. It's always been that way, but no one's ever been like what they've done. I mean, at the level what they're doing. They kind of got their label and making their own camp thing, and they've made me and you unofficially their artists somewhat. And even my band, they said, "Oh yeah, you're welcome to be part of it, and we don't want to be part of Nest Records, but we don't mind being affiliated with them." So
I did that flyer for the Nest Fest too, and I mean, they were loving it, and I loved it at first. By the time I done, I was like, "I don't like it."
They never do.
I don't like it. I mean, my digital artwork, I usually don't.
Well, you know that. Yeah.
I usually don't have that problem, but I mean, they liked it, and I was telling Tony, I was like, He's like, well, we got more plans, so there'll be more opportunities. I'm like, okay, but there'll be redemption on the next Nest Fest.
Yeah, I just hope the same crowd keeps showing up, because that was kind of nice, making a couple extra bucks for a change. Put it where it's at. I used to sell before all this gas. During the holidays, it goes down too, which is weird. They always say sales goes up during holidays, but for some reason, my art goes down.
I don't know.
But up until really the prices started hitting hard back in February, I was selling a piece a week at those big ones that I sell for $75. But I haven't sold any since since like the middle of March. And then only things I've been selling is the ones I did for charity. So that none of that money comes to me. So, in some ways, we are our own charities, but I'm not going to give up my day job, because obviously I'm not making whatever.
I was at a friend's house just before we got over here, and we're talking about gambling. And we talked about to Sean, Big Sexy, Mr. Sean Glander. We were talking several months ago about, like I said, he enjoys a little gambling now from time to time. I'm like, I've been to the casino, like 6 times maybe. Most I've ever won was $40, and that's just not my thing. I don't like to gamble, is what I said. And then I stopped myself. I'm like, I just do a different kind of gamble. I throw I create something on a canvas and gamble that somebody's going to buy it. The life of an artist is a gamble. It's not set in stone. You can't guarantee I'm going to make, $1,000 a month just to, with art, just to, because, some months.
Some can say that because there's a level, I think, where you hit, we're still local. I mean, it's obvious. We got a few out of town things going. We're spreading, but it's a long process.
Spreading like poison ivy,
and hopefully COVID. The right person sooner or later will find us. And that's what it does. Because even locally, I was talking about that, and there's a couple of local artists that are doing fairly well for themselves because they're in the hierarchy of the Wichita art people. They got the people that are willing, that can spend thousands on pieces.
That's someone tuning in on the
but they always pick
Twitch.
They always pick those people to do the extra stuff though too.
Yeah,
no matter how much. I've tried like 3 or 4 times now to get one of those dang Keeper of the Plains things, and yet I got some friends, great artists, don't get me wrong, some friends that have done 2 or 3 now. So and that's fine. Power to them. They got in, they earned it. But and I know my one friend of mine was saying, well, your artwork's not. And I go, obviously you haven't seen all my artwork, because I do have 2 pieces, one hanging on one of the county commissioner's offices, and I'm also got one in the
name drop
in another guy.
Name drop. Do it, Kevin.
I don't know her name. Oh. It's the one that sings. I keep forgetting her
name.
Yeah.
Lacey.
She bought me Hansen a piece, and she has a piece in her office, and then the guy that's in charge of the county communications, I don't know his name either. He got a piece from me too. So it's not like
what this one. This
was
probably like our fifth piece or something, maybe.
Yeah, it was our Fab 4, our version of the Fab 4. So we put it on there.
I don't remember. If you really want to know, go back and watch all of it on YouTube. They're all still on YouTube. So far, Tavo's episode has been the most watched.
Because he pushes after he's done.
That's
one thing about the Nest record guys, especially the hip hop artists, man. They push.
And that was his first show out. He performed Friday.
Yeah, he did pretty good. He did pretty good.
You
could tell he was nervous.
He wasn't nervous at all, Kevin.
Well, shit, if he wasn't. That guy was like Roadrunner on the stage, man. Pew, pew, pew. Like, slow down, bro.
Yeah, it was a good set, man.
It was still a good set.
Everybody,
funny, though.
Everybody had fun.
I mean, I get it, because
Richard's always a good vibe. I haven't had a good time, even like I said, it's just,
and every time I've been there, I've actually sold 1 or 2 small pieces.
So I mean, the little partial Brickyard, that's where the middle of the map was, 1 and 2. So I've always liked it, and that's why I chose, and that's why I pushed to get it there and tried to get it there, and it just happened to work out. And so and then now we got number 4. Now I got Cowtown.
Cowtown, guys, it's what, September?
November 19th.
Good. So I got to get that in, because all of September I'm going to be in Kansas City. So I'm not sure how you might be on your own, or you just might have to invite extra guests in, or I'll have to try to remote or something.
Oh, for the show, yeah.
Because seven shows I'll be in Kansas City. That's the plan anyway.
7 shows in a row, or just
7 weekends in a row, yeah. That's the Kansas City Renaissance Fest. That's like 7 weekends in a row.
I seen a few people at James Barlow. He was there, I think, at the Clownvis last night.
Clownvis, I saw that. I saw him a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I didn't go. It's just fun. I bought a washing machine yesterday, and so I am officially broke. But good God, I don't have to go.
I'm always officially broke. I'm always officially broke, but my bills are paid. Be aware of that. And I'm a little more broke than normal, so it's not like I can do the extra stuff I've done.
Yeah.
So I don't eat out as much as I used to. And the biggest problem is that I still need a refrigerator. So, and I just can't afford one right now.
Comp yesterday, I was like, I got I'm gonna have to scratch to get food, and it just still kind of felt like going to hanging out with an ex-girlfriend. So I tried, but I couldn't go to it. Sorry.
Yeah, Stacy, you need to start an actual Facebook page. Called Stacy's Locals or something. Make something up. You're pretty creative. And it's about the guys to successfully doing local markets in Wichita, man. Yeah. Yeah, how to survive in Wichita just doing local stuff.
I think Tabo, if Tabo's listening, we need to get him back. We need to make him finish his Dracula. I think.
We'll just because I need to keep working on Frankie there.
I mean, Mummy Man, I think he's good. I'm gonna move down to Wolf Man.
Well, you can see where I still need to darken up on Frankie. So
I did a lot with the leftover paint. I did.
Yeah. You have taught me. I haven't been using it as much lately, especially as hot as it's been. It's been drying so fast, and it still dries the same speed whether you put a little out or a lot out. So it's better to put a little out and have it dry up on you than a lot out and have it dry up on you.
Exactly.
So
mine held up pretty good to the heat. This Liquitex Basics, please sponsor us. They're gonna take a cigarette out of my mouth, so maybe I'll get a chance. Liquitex, sponsor us.
Yes,
we need art supplies.
Yeah, there was
Hobby Lobby too.
Hobby, Michaels, shit, I don't care.
We're becoming
Dick Lick.
We're going to become a Christian podcast just to get.
I'll wear a cross. I'll wear a cross on my neck.
It's got to be right side up. It can't be upside down.
It. Okay.
Damn it!
Damn it!
Always so.
Yeah, 100% life coach vibes over here. Yep, there we go. There we go. Stacy can be the Wichita Lives coach.
Hey, here we go. We'll give you a segment.
There you go, Stacy.
We'll give you a segment on
do up a quick commercial on your cell phone or something and send it to us, and we'll put it on here.
$100 million view sponsorship. I finally did.
All right, see you, Daniel. Yeah, I don't know who all went. I know some of the regulars did. I saw him. Did you see him at the Elbow Room when he came? That's when I saw him. I didn't go this time just because, and I'm not doing photos. If you haven't noticed, I haven't been doing photos at the shows, so I don't get in free anymore. I actually discovered I burned out. I don't usually burn out on things, but I actually burned out on taking photos.
Seems like it's,
I guess, 20 some years of taking photos. It's not really burnout. I think I'm going to start doing a different type of subject matter. I've been doing nothing but bands for like 15 years. Yeah. So maybe I'm just going to go out and do some wildlife or something. I don't know.
Maybe something you can get a few of them to sell.
Yeah. I do need to do a big show someday with all that. So, I got a couple of terabytes, I got quite a few terabytes full of photos from all the bands I've done over the years. And some people that have helped me knows how daunting all those photos are, because there are hundreds of thousands of them. So, but yeah, also Mark's art. I did a thing yesterday there with the Flint Hills Fairies, who I'm part of, and that was a blast. A bunch of kids running around doing chalk work on the sidewalk there in the back. And I can't think of the guy's name. You need to go there. He built these big branch houses kind of things, and it's really kind of cool. So we made them our little fairy homes for the day, and it was a little bit of dancing, and we did some bubbles and story time and stuff like that. The kids were loving it. I definitely want to do more stuff at Mark's Arts. I think it's even something that we need to look into with us, what we do. Yeah. So got the foot in the door there, and we'll see how it goes. So, there's a lot of art places here in town.
Yeah, we got a Oklahoma connection.
Yeah,
Friday. We're gonna try
the person who actually won the thing was the last person who bought.
Still got a card?
Yeah, I still got it sitting on a chair at my house.
Name dropper.
No, you took the picture of it. I just took it out of my pocket. Sorry, I don't keep those cards. I end up with too many cards if I do that. So I just take those out, and then I actually go through and see who's still relevant after holding on to them for like 5 years, and I throw 90% of them away. But that one I'll hang on to. Yeah, hopefully we had some good talks there, and maybe we'll get to some shows out of state.
Or we going nationwide. We're going nationwide. We bad, bitch. We going nationwide.
We'll be two state wonders and stuff like that. So, but let's see what I got coming up. My band, Pretty OK's got a new guitarist, and we're thinking about doing the open mic at Kirby's tomorrow. Yeah, he asked why not the Muse, and I said, well, Kirby's is just friendlier for us, and it's a lot closer to my house. That's part of the reason. It's just closer to all three of us. And if no one's there, I know how to run the equipment, so I can just plug myself in and start running the equipment. So that's part of it too, because I've done plenty of shows at Kirby. So tomorrow, Pretty OK. At least 3 out of the 4 of us will be agreed to it. So hopefully our drummer, he's been busy. So we talked about it last week. We've only practiced like 3 times, so it's going to be straight up raw, not as raw punk as you can get it, because we got some songs already. It's just us getting familiar with each other, and me, of course, memorizing all those vocals, which I'll screw up, but that's okay. I don't care.
Put that comment.
Say what?
Put that comment.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
like rookies and shit.
I am a rookie. Yeah, ever since I came on, everybody left. But I think.
Fuck that guy.
Do we got something next weekend? I don't remember.
I don't know when the next third Thursday is. If anybody's on, knows when the next.
Yeah, the next third Thursday coming up.
I don't know if it's next Thursday or not. Seems like it could be.
I think you're. Well, no, the first Thursday was this Thursday.
Okay, so we got 2 weeks.
So the second Thursday will be whenever that is. Let's see, today's the 10th, so it'll be the 15th, 22nd. Am I right on that? Anybody out there?
You're challenging us. We ain't giving free shit away.
I know.
Fuck you guys. Fuck these guys. I can't win no free shit.
Well, we'll get back to it. It's just
it's not this time. Yeah.
Everybody knows the deal. Normally, I wouldn't be in such a hard spot, but I also had to pay my registration and all my insurance and everything. So it's like this time of year, I get hit pretty hard anyway. Just the gas prices are making it a little tougher to budget. So, but it's still there. It's still whatever. If it gets so bad, I'll just sell my house and buy a trailer and live out of it.
Going commando is what they call that.
Is that what it's called?
No.
I won't be like a lot of people that have hard times and start doing stupid shit and hurting people, though. So that's a biggie. Oh yeah, I helped Michelle move some of her artwork to a place that's over off of it's on Laura and Waterman. There's an art show there.
By City Blue.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's like a block and a half down from City Blue. And her and Anthony Joyner's wife. Yeah, she's anyway. They got a show going on there and some really excellent artwork. But yeah, it's so funny. It's funny at the every time I forget to bring my prints and you bring your prints, you always sell like 4 or 5 prints. I bring my prints, you didn't bring yours. I didn't sell any prints. Damn it.
We didn't have a very big setup, and there was crowded, and I didn't sell anything, so
yeah.
I kind of knew I wouldn't. I had a feeling it was not.
It's all negative energies, bro.
That's what they say. I'm just kind of a realist with the economy, I guess.
Yeah, that's the only reason I think I sold, because the idea of someone getting a piece that I normally sell for about $150 to $200, someone can get it for, well, the person who won it got it for $20. You know.
Yeah, she put $20 in tickets and she won.
Yeah, well,
so that's good.
Obviously somebody left. You have to be there to win. So, because that was the second number we called. Yeah. I think I know who left. He goes, hey, and I was like, dude, I can't. You know, it says it right here on my sign.
Must be present to win.
Must be present to win. Those kind of shows you can't mail stuff to people, man. It's too hard. Plus, they've been drinking and stuff, so it's just better to hear. You got it. Go away.
Go away with my art. Come back when you got more money.
Now, when you do the bigger things like that one we did for Justin Cunningham, which, by the way, we raised over $20,000 for his family. So that's wow. I mean, really wow. I'll probably get like $10 here. Doesn't even buy go put his ashes in a coffee can.
Yeah. I'll at least get some Folgers for you, Kevin.
Folgers?
Fancy.
No, I want Legends.
Well, they don't come in a can, so.
You can put me in a bag then.
Bag him up.
Oh shit! Which bag did I put him in? Did we just drink him?
Roll me up and smoke me when I'm gone. You want to take a crack? I'll take a crack.
Sure.
I got Wolfman looking pretty dope though. He's looking pretty dope. I'm gonna leave it like the other eye kind of triangle.
So we're just gonna leave that fourth one for.
We'll see. Huh? We'll leave it. I mean, I don't know if you get done and want to move on to him, but maybe we could. I bet it wouldn't be too hard to convince Tavo to come on in. Mr. Tavo X, you watching? Anybody out there know Tavo, friends with Tavo? Tag him, and let's get confirmation right now. Are we gonna leave Dracula for you? If not, we gonna paint over that son bitch. Like I said, I added the shoulder to Frankie with the leftover paint.
And I think where you stopped at was good.
Well, like I said,
might add a little highlight to it.
I think we'll probably gonna have to do some layers of different. I don't know. Maybe we'll, maybe put something weird there. I don't know. Just work on the characters, the faces, and then we'll kind of see where it takes us. I watched that Bob Ross documentary the other day. It's pretty sad the way it all went down.
How'd it go down? I only know part of the story. I don't know all of it.
Like I said, it started mainly as a way to sell product, right. paint canvases and do the classes.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and like I said, he didn't make a dime of anything, and
off the show he didn't.
Off the show, off of anything, because he was dying, and they forced him to sign the rights away on his deathbed, rights to his name, so they could continue. Because his son, had seen, his son he's a damn good artist too, and he was on the show a lot, I guess, and did the classes and.
I only seen a few.
Yeah, I watched him, but I don't, remember.
I don't remember.
You watched one, you watched them all, kind of. He was going to paint something outdoor. I bet 9 times out of 10 it's going to have a goddamn mountain in it.
And happy little trees.
And But just the whole life of it. He seems like he never caught a break. I'm sure the story was biased. And, it sounds like his son kind of got tired of painting too and being a part of it and stepped away for a minute. And, he's back doing it again and trying to. But they said he was really like that. in real life, just happy little trees.
Kind of like, what's his name with Want to Be Your Neighbor, Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, I don't know his story. Stacy said, I tagged you in sexy local food photo I just threw together for you. Okay, so.
Way to go. Woohoo.
See if I can get over there. Let's the computer's still not working. Is it sounding all right out there? And I mean, is it sounding choppy? Is it breaking up? Looks like we got someone from Twitch watching. They're probably scamming us or something. I don't know. If you're a real person on the Twitch Talking Beards Network, say what's up. And one person from the Room Green page. So YouTube's. So is that Stephanie? She's probably watching and can't comment, huh? Stephanie. I bet you that's what it is.
Yeah, she said earlier.
Yeah. She got in trouble in the Facebook land.
She needs to be nice. Quit being so mean.
Who knows? Let's see. So Stacy. What's that? Eat local.
Oh, what she did?
Yep.
So you're seeing it now?
Yep.
Gonna post it?
And she tagged us in it, so I'm just gonna share screen it here. Since we got a little lull in the action, nobody's talking to us.
We don't have anybody on the show.
Nobody.
I always like not to have someone on the show.
Interesting. We're not interesting enough on our own.
Well, we still got more stuff we can talk about. Just haven't yet.
All right. So there's Stacy. Eat local. So I don't know. We'll have to figure out. We'll do a segment. I'm always looking for segments. Something, and some days they get done, some days they don't. But
yeah, because
that's extra time into the show, and the show doesn't.
Well, we got some ideas. We just got to be able to execute them.
Yeah, we need a team, and we need more time and more hours in the day. Yeah, that's all we need.
We're not like a lot of the other people that have all the extra people.
Yeah. I can't think of anything really going on. I don't have anything really going on. The highlight of my weekend was getting a washing machine. I'm freaking old. I tried to ask my sister if she still had an old refrigerator, but she didn't. Something was wrong with it, but
Well, you need a refrigerator too?
No, for you.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
No, so if you got a refrigerator,
as long as it works. I don't want this to end up getting, because the same thing happened with lawnmowers. I ended up getting a couple lawnmowers that were free. But but
they didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Now you got to throw them away. Now you got to get rid of them.
Heck with that. I got A1 lawnmower next door down. I'll probably take them in and have them fix them.
Yeah.
When I get enough money, that is. Yeah.
Take them and trade them on.
Yeah, I'm like what I'm doing with Frankie here.
Let's see. Step to the side there.
Gothing him out.
Gothing them out. There. So I've started painting from that angle, so we don't get backs.
Oh well, I don't.
I do what I want.
I do what I want.
I do what I want.
Was my back completely on that one?
Yeah, it usually is.
Okay, how's this? If I paint from right here, am I okay?
Yeah, right there is good. I mean,
I don't want to be too far. It's mainly my shoulders, man. It sucks, man, getting old with bad shoulders.
You're blocking my Wolfman down there.
Well, I'm not painting your Wolfman.
I know, but nobody can see it, can they?
Here.
We need like multi-cameras.
We need like one more camera that we can put. Or we just need ones wherever we're looking, right?
We need a big ass studio. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get GoPros on our head. We'll have to stand really still, or we'll make everybody seasick.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, segment of you talking about food, and we can develop it.
It's just shopping in general, but yeah, she's mainly done the local foods, but she's done.
Well, that's what she said. Yeah, it's chopping. Just kind of whatever you want to highlight. if you want to do a little clip, and I mean, especially if I don't got to do any editing, if you want to do it, I mean, I still got footage from her from Kirby's, which we talked about it Friday. What the deal was about how the sound kept changing from song to song.
Yeah, because she had that bad cable.
The bad cable, and so I mean, it's just the last 2 songs, and of course she played all my favorite songs at the very beginning, and I was like,
when most of the popping was going on.
Yeah, and I mean, it live, it still sounded all right because it just sounded like an acoustic version of her, but the sound, I think I listened to bits and pieces of it, and it's going to take a little tweaking for me to get it to be happy with it, and that's my biggest hurdle, is me being happy with it. Like I've said it a dozen times before, video editing, it's fun, but it takes a lot of time.
Even photo editing, it takes forever.
I mean, getting, first you got to get the footage, so whatever you got to do to get the footage. Yeah. And then at that point, that's the easy part. As far as, sometimes, I mean, anxiety like me, and I don't even want to be there, and then I got to stand there with a fucking camera and shit. It kind of makes anxiety worse.
I find that I hide behind the camera, so that's why I was able to do so much. Now that I'm not taking photos, that's the reason you don't see me out like a lot.
Yep. Stacy's got the show, the Vote No show. Like I said, we've got my neighborhood. It's vote no, vote yes, vote no, vote yes, vote no, vote yes. There's a church up the street that's got vote yes, and somebody sprayed over it, and vote no, and so it's just keep us at war.
The biggest thing is I don't
keep us
care,
fighting each other.
To be honest with you, I mean I do care, but I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote how I'm going to vote. But if you're sitting there bitching and complaining, that's about as political as I'm going to get. If you're bitching and complaining, you don't go out to vote, then that's on you. And it's been historically proven, even in Wichita, you usually get less than 10% of the eligible voters to vote.
Here's all our social media platforms. If you want to call and cuss us out, send us a message and tell us we're stupid because we said what we just said, and that's what we just did. You can find us here.
But that's about as political I'm going to get. If you're going to talk about it, go out and vote. Otherwise, you just gave up your rights.
Yeah, man, and it's Stephanie was that card of Stephanie's. It ended. I wonder how that turned out.
Card.
They had that rare Pokemon card that it's like one of the only kind, and so that they sent it to auction or eBay or something, some card site. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. You're right.
But we played kickball last Friday, and I think she said Thursday was when it ended.
Huh. So you'd like to know how it went, huh?
Yeah, and she's been off a couple days of Facebook because of being a bad girl.
I see her Facebook stuff all the time. I never think it's that bad. Who the hell? Somebody's got to be reporting you because I don't like how it just amazes me. I've yet to have anybody report me. And I don't
knock on wood.
I don't care. Doesn't really matter to me. I grew up without Facebook, so it doesn't matter so much. But
it only matters because I gotta.
No, it does because
keep the show.
Yeah.
I don't have Facebook. I can't do the show.
All right. But I'm just saying, it's if somebody bans me, it's like for what? Because I've seen people do a heck of a lot worse than I do, and they're still on.
I just seen that StreamYard just added background music.
Did it?
Yes. Let's play some background music. This is called Acoustic Cinematic.
Cool.
So I assume. Is anybody out there listening? How does acoustic cinematic sound? There's one that's called Dance Pop, Daydreaming, Feeding the Ducks. Okay, we got to see what Feeding the Ducks.
Are they feeding them what? What are they feeding them though?
Acid.
Firecrackers.
I think ducks on acid would be pretty crazy. Night driving. I wonder if this is like ambiance sounds or if it's
night driving without my glasses.
I mean, it says background music, so I assume it's music. But we won't be able to hear this for another probably hour until after we fast forward to it. So it's where's the time? Well, I don't know, 50 minutes into the 40 minutes in, so we'll have to check the 40-minute mark. And I'm gonna probably turn that off. I can't turn it off now.
What, the background music?
Nope, you guys are stuck. Stuck with the. I don't know how to turn it off. I really don't.
Oh wow!
I can turn the volume down. Oh, I just unclick on it.
It's probably all. Be funny.
There it is.
Be funny. That's all they heard for the last 10 minutes. Is nothing but the music and not you.
Yeah. Mouth's moving. Skilly bop, beep bop, beep bop, beep bop. Oh yeah. So tell us what's going on. We got like another 10 minutes, I figure. It's a lazy Sunday, no guest, and we're just painting away on our version 2 of this guy. Still, nobody's tagged Tavo, so we'll see if Tavo wants to come back and finish his Dracula. So yeah, we'll just kind of lighten it out. I may go back and work on my werewolf a little bit. I mean, I guess we'll do this for our red, white, and bruised.
This one?
Yeah, it has no fucking goddamn. I mean, like I said, I wasn't feeling the what are the cues for that theme, but I mean, George suggested it. I don't know if he wanted it. He said he wanted to paint fireworks, so that's why I went with that.
And he did do something. I saw a prelim drawing.
Yeah, he's been working on it, but
I haven't done anything.
I haven't done anything either.
But I have one. That's a print though. That's just automatic.
That's how much it went for.
Huh?
That's how much that Pokemon card went for.
I just checked the eBay. That was their card?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So check out Mopigs. They got fucking top-notch shit. They just sold a $15,000 card. So they got the good shit. They got all the vintage toys.
They do anyway. They got some stuff in there that I know is. And, the thing is, and if you have some vintage toys, he'll give you a good, fair price. Yeah. He's not going to be like a lot of those guys. He's still going to sell it so he can make a profit. But be aware of that. But I've seen him hook some people up. So, in fact, I need to get my ass over there with some of the stuff I got.
Yeah, they do.
So basically, let's see.
They do the Forge on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And they do the Forge on Wednesday. The Magic.
Might have to do a signature loan with those guys just to help me pay some bills.
And
well, his is a big gamble too. His business, big time. But
Toys.
It's so funny when the market's bad like this. Historically, art and entertainment does well. Right now, it's struggling, but I think once everybody adjusts, it'll probably pick back up. But comic books and toys and stuff like that don't hurt. And that one lady, remember, she was talking about it. She said weed, makeup, and what was the other thing she said? They do well during bad markets too. Remember?
Alcohol?
Maybe it was alcohol.
I don't know. I don't remember. She was bouncing all over the place.
She was pretty lit to herself.
Yeah, it was right at closing, and we'd all.
But yeah, we made a friend that owns a dispensary, so you may never see us again.
Blackwell, I don't know the name of it, but she was out.
Blackwell's
she swears.
Kingman, so it's not very big.
Yeah, but it's just 40 minutes away. So
yeah.
But she was scouting for location up here because she swears it's gonna be medical up here. And there
next
is
year.
Delta 8. They got the Delta 8 out. They got the first dispensary. Which
now we got a weak version of Delta 8.
Well, Delta 8's the legal stuff right now. Right. I mean, they're pushing to make it not legal.
All the other places, if you get the Delta 8 from Denver and probably Oklahoma and Portland and stuff like that, it's a different version than what you get here. Yeah, I happen to have a friend who got some Delta 8, and she was like, "Oh my god," because here she'd take like 4 little drops. And so she took 4 little drops while she got from Portland. And she said, yep, just 1 drop. They told me 1 drop, but I didn't believe them.
Yeah.
Well, when the experts say 1 drop, do 1 drop. And then wait.
Bullshit. Do 4. Yeah. And learn the hard way.
And then wait like 20 to 30 minutes. Don't wait like 5 minutes. Oh, nothing's happened. Then take another drop. I had a friend do that once a long, long time ago. He got some microdot acid. And he took 1, sitting there waiting. Probably wasn't even 3 minutes later. He took another. Probably 5-10 minutes later, still nothing. Took 2 more. Oh, about a half an hour after he took the first one, it all hit him at once. And we fucked with him so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we messed with him so hard.
Kind of got to at that point.
Yeah, well, he was always scared of the from Jason, that noise. So we would run around, and we had this guy that was a butcher, had all these knives. So he's handing all these knives to us, and we're running around with Jason mask on, and he's just in the corner freaking out. Ah! Next day, he's like, "God damn you guys!"
So tune in, stay tuned. Soon, coming soon. Eat local with Stacy Sears. And yeah, I don't know. Do a little food review or something. We can figure it out. We'll brainstorm. Probably.
We really don't have anybody next week.
Yeah, we might have somebody.
Oh, that's right. We might have somebody. That's right.
And we need to get guests because it's better to have guests.
Oh yeah. No, definitely better to have guests.
Nobody wants to sit here and listen to us talk for a fucking hour.
You know, even now we're like ruggedly handsome with these awesome beards and stuff.
Yeah, no,
it's not like
big sexy. I guess I could. I got it up. Let's remove that. I did do little promo videos just for the.
Oh yeah, Stacy, you still on there? When are we going to do another taco date?
Taco.
Yeah. We went on a Monday one day and we wanted like traditional tacos. Yeah, no traditional places open on Mondays for tacos. Sundays and Mondays, all the traditional, the places that are real stuff. Yeah, they're never. I think we had like 4 places before we found somewhere, and I think that place that we went to is now out of business, or they moved, but I'm not 100% sure. Of course, I can't see her talking because you clicked that part off. So. Yeah, new comment is on there. Yeah, not on a Monday. Definitely not on a Monday. But you ought to come check us out, Stacy. Tomorrow we're going to be there. We plan on it. We haven't confirmed it with our drummer yet, but we did talk about it Thursday. And we're just going to get up there and basically do our practice. And we got 8 songs. Not completely formed up yet, but they're going to be raw and fun. And I'm just going to be an idiot there going, oh, I forgot the vocals. But, we plan on going there and doing however many they would let us do. That's always how we always got better when we were doing it before. Just kept hitting the open jams and playing until we actually had it figured out. Well, that's from the last one. But there are a lot of events coming up. I just can't remember all of them right now. Most of ours, October is going to be his middle of the map.
November 19th.
Or November, excuse me. Dang it, I would keep moving them around. And expect me to be, I'm going to have to bleach my beard here pretty soon. I'm going to go all in. Work on my ho, ho, ho. So if you want Captain Spaulding, you better get me soon, because otherwise I'm going to have a completely white beard.
Match her magic.
Great.
With big sexy beard brand oils and butters. Check out these charming scents. Sparks flying, midnight riding, better than love potion number 9. BigSexyBeardBrand.com. Match her magic. With big sexy beard brand oils and butters.
Been some of the other software.
Check out these charming scents.
Okay,
Sparks flying, midnight riding, better.
But yeah, it was, again, just that on the phone that took 2 hours. I was doing dishes and laundry, taking breaks.
Well, that's why it takes so long.
Well, I would get.
That's when you got to do almost anything.
Well, I would get to a stall and I would like, hey, what should I say here? And I would think, and of course, the first thing I thought, that sounds fucking stupid. So I bounced a couple ideas through my head, and then I plug it in and let the little text out because it's a chick saying it. It's got a real sexy chick sound.
Oh, okay. Is that why you kept doing it?
Yeah, and so I would have her say it and do stuff. Nobody else commented. So yeah, I think we're gonna get off here. We need to take one last look at Fab 4.
Yeah, he scarred him up some more. He just wasn't scarred up enough, so I needed to scar him up more.
Like I said, I didn't get much done on Wolfman. Now I look at it. I gotta get his teeth fixed up there. He needs a tooth job.
Yeah, not so
And then, like I said, the way
that's all you see is his teeth.
the way we got Dracula on top of him like that.
Yeah, maybe cut his chin off, like we did with Frankie.
I thought about it, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I think it's going to take some.
We're gonna have to take Dracula's head and be petting each side of on each side of the petting, like he's petting the werewolf.
Yeah, something. Something.
Yeah, they'll fit there. Yeah, you can just put his fingers right in there.
If I didn't like his eyes, if I didn't like his eyes, maybe have one, like that where they're
his eyes are. Well, maybe you can because they're
like this, where they're just peeking through.
There we go. Hey, that'll work. Fuck it.
So, I don't know, but I gotta piss, so we're gonna get off here. See you guys next Sunday.
All right.